Welcome to BookBuzz Reviews and Summaries. Imagine standing in a crowded stadium, surrounded by thousands of voices, each shouting, tweeting, posting, and streaming their messages into a world already saturated with noise. You have a message too, a dream, a product, a book, a business, something you believe can change lives, or at least make a dent in the universe. But here's the question that keeps you up at night. How do you get noticed when the world can barely hear itself think? Welcome to the age of overwhelm, where visibility isn't optional, it's essential. In today's digital era, you can't afford to be a best-kept secret, whether you're an entrepreneur, an artist, a coach, a writer, or a leader with a mission. The truth is simple. If no one knows you exist, your ideas won't matter. But here's the good news. The playing field has changed, and the tools of influence are no longer reserved for the elite. You don't need a massive budget, a PR team, or a stroke of luck. What you need is a platform and a proven strategy to build it. Platform. Get Noticed in a Noisy World is not just another book about branding or social media tricks. It's a blueprint for turning your passion into influence and your message into movement. Written by Michael Hyatt, one of the world's most respected voices on leadership and communication. This book offers more than theory. It offers the exact framework he used to build a personal brand that reaches millions. This isn't about being famous. It's about being heard. It's about showing up with purpose, serving with excellence, and standing out by being fully, authentically you. So, if you're tired of spinning your wheels in obscurity, if you're ready to rise above the noise and make a meaningful impact, then this is your moment. Because in a world that's always talking, those who know how to build a platform don't just get noticed, they get remembered. Part 1. The Foundation of a Powerful Platform. Chapter 1. The New Reality. Michael Hyatt starts by acknowledging a major shift. You no longer need permission to speak to the world. In the old days, if you wanted to be heard, you needed to get past the gatekeepers, publishers, radio hosts, or record labels. Not anymore. Now you are the media. You can publish, produce, broadcast, and influence. All from your living room, but here's the catch. So can everyone else. And that creates a noisy world. The people who stand out are the ones who build their platforms. Strategically, you have to win attention before you can earn trust. Hyatt. So if you're ready to rise above the noise, you need more than talent. You need a solid platform. Chapter 2. A Product That Wows. Before you promote anything, you must ask, is it truly remarkable? Hyatt emphasizes, you can't build a platform on a bad product. Whether you're an author, coach, entrepreneur, or creative, your product, your idea, or your message must wow people from the start. What does a wow product look like? It solves a real problem. It surprises or delights the audience. It's better than they expected. Many people try to polish their marketing when they should be improving their offer. Hyatt insists that marketing amplifies your message, but if your message isn't strong, all you're doing is making more noise. So the first step, make sure what you're offering is exceptional. Chapter 3. Bake in the wow. You don't accidentally create a wow-worthy product. You design it that way. Hyatt compares this to baking. You don't toss ingredients into a bowl and hope for cake. You follow a recipe, you bake in the wow. Here's what that means: over-deliver. Give more than what people expect. Mind the details. Presentation, packaging, even how your website looks. Every touchpoint matters. Listen to feedback. Your audience will tell you what they love and what needs work. Pay attention if people aren't talking about your product. It may not be worth talking about yet, and that's your signal to refine. Chapter 4. Get the basics down. Let's say your product is ready. Now Hyatt says it's time to get your act together. The basics include a professional-looking website, a clean, mobile-friendly blog or content hub, a compelling headshot and short bio, consistent branding across platforms. It's like showing up to a job interview in flip-flops. You may be brilliant, but people notice what's on the surface first. Hyatt reminds us, perception is reality. First impressions matter more online than we care to admit. Chapter 5. Set your goals. If your platform had a GPS, what destination would you type in? Hyatt walks us through the importance of clear, measurable goals. Vague hopes like, I want more followers or I want to go viral don't cut it. Instead, ask, who do I want to reach? What transformation do I want to create? What does success look like in 6 months, in 1 year? And write it down. Goals without deadlines are just dreams. Setting these intentions helps you stay focused when shiny distractions inevitably pop up, because in the noisy world of online influence, clarity is power. Chapter 6. Think Bigger. This chapter is where Hyatt gives you permission to stop playing small. Many creatives and entrepreneurs sabotage themselves with low expectations. They assume they'll only reach a few people, so they design everything on a small scale. But if your message is important, why not prepare for success? Hyatt challenges you to think in terms of millions, not dozens. Design your website, systems, and voice as if you're already a big deal. Act now like the influencer you want to become. Thinking big isn't arrogance. It's alignment with your vision. Chapter 7. Say no to ghost towns. Here, Hyatt warns against launching with a ghost town presence. Don't build hype and then have nothing there. If someone visits your blog, YouTube, or podcast and there's only one lonely post, they'll click away and never come back. Instead, create content before you launch. Aim for at least 5 to 10 solid pieces so your platform looks alive. Schedule new content in advance so you can stay consistent. It's like opening a store with fully stocked shelves instead of empty racks and coming soon. Sign. Chapter 8. Don't wing it, write it. A strong platform needs a written plan. Hyatt calls this your platform roadmap. This doesn't have to be a massive document, but it should include who you serve, what problems you solve, what content you'll produce, when and how often you'll show up, what channels you'll use. The point: consistency beats intensity. A little strategy prevents a lot of burnout. Chapter 9. Always think reader first. Hyatt drops one of his golden rules. Your platform is not about you. It's about your audience. Your job isn't to impress, it's to serve. Ask, what does my audience need right now? What are they struggling with? How can I help them today? If you keep putting your reader, viewer, or listener first, they'll keep coming back. Part 2. Launching loud in a noisy world. Chapter 10. Don't just ship, launch. Here's a wake-up call. Shipping is not launching. Hyatt says too many people work hard on a product, put it out there, and then wait. But without a real launch plan, great products sink silently. A launch is purposeful, timed, buzzworthy, supported by a team, even if it's a small one. Don't hope people notice. Engineer the attention. Chapter 11. Start with a wow. You only get one first impression. Hyatt encourages you to make your launch experience feel like an event, something your audience is excited to attend. How do you wow at launch? Give exclusive early access, offer valuable bonuses, involve your audience in the journey. Your launch shouldn't be a whisper, it should be a splash. Chapter 12. Give the right people a sneak peek. Want to create buzz? Hyatt says, leverage your inner circle. This includes industry peers, loyal followers, influential friends, email list subscribers. Let them test or preview your product before the world sees it. These people become your first fans, early reviewers, and trusted ambassadors. They'll catch errors, share insights, and if they're excited, they'll tell others. Chapter 13. Don't underestimate the power of social proof. People trust people, not promotions. Hyatt reminds us that testimonials, reviews, and endorsements carry more weight than polished ads, so gather them and put them front and center. Some tips. Ask for honest blurbs from respected people in your niche. Encourage user-generated feedback. Display numbers, downloads, shares, ratings. Every share or shout-out builds momentum. Chapter 14. Build your team. You can launch solo, but not if you want a great launch. Hyatt recommends building a launch team. Even if you don't have employees, think friends and peers, email subscribers who opt in, fans who want to help you succeed. These people become your street team, sharing your work, leaving reviews, helping you trend, and in return, you give them insider access, appreciation, and exclusive rewards. Chapter 15. Make it easy to spread the word. Want people to talk about your launch? Make it ridiculously easy. Hyatt suggests pre-written tweets or posts, shareable graphics, downloadable quote cards, or email templates. Remember, your supporters are busy, so if you want their help, do the heavy lifting for them. When it's easy to promote you, more people will. Chapter 16. Create a launch page. Every successful launch needs a home base. Hyatt insists on a well-designed landing page, a single place where all the details live. It should include a clear, bold headline, what your offer is and why it matters, what people get, how to buy or sign up, social proof, bonuses or urgency, limited time offers, early bird rewards. This isn't just a page, it's your conversion machine. Chapter 17. Go the extra mile. What separates forgettable launches from legendary ones? Effort, energy, detail. Hyatt urges you to do what others won't. Personally thank early buyers, handwrite notes, record custom videos, show up live on social. Small touches build loyalty and turn fans into superfans. This is the human layer that most marketers skip, and it's why Hyatt's launches feel personal, not pushy. Chapter 18. Be prepared for critics. Reality check. Not everyone will love what you launch. Some will criticize, some will be trolls, some may give legitimate feedback that stings. Hyatt says, expect it, plan for it, and don't let it stop you. He offers a great filter. Is this feedback true? Is it from someone I respect? Can I use it to grow? If not, shake it off. Every creator has critics, but creators who grow, they listen but don't dwell. Chapter 19. Don't expect a standing ovation. Hyatt brings honesty here. Most launches won't explode overnight. Even with buzz, strategy, and great content, your first launch may only reach dozens or hundreds, not thousands, and that's okay. You're building something long-term. The launch is just the beginning, not the end. Celebrate the wins, learn from the rest, and remember, consistency compounds. Chapter 20. Keep the momentum going. You've launched, now what? Hyatt says to keep showing up, keep posting, keep emailing, keep offering value. The launch is your entry point into the audience's life, but your consistent content is what earns their trust. The real platform is built day by day, post by post, interaction by interaction. Part 3. Expand your reach like a pro. Chapter 21. The power of focus. Here's the deal. You can't be everywhere, and Hyatt doesn't want you to try. He's crystal clear. Focus is your superpower. Rather than stretching yourself thin across every social platform or content style, pick a few places to go deep. Build traction there before expanding. He shares the classic wisdom. Do less, better. Your time, energy, and creativity deserve a strategy, not a scattershot. Chapter 22. Consistency is key. Let's talk discipline. Hyatt says the difference between hobbyists and pros is consistency. People trust what they can count on. And your audience is no different, whether it's blogging every Monday, podcasting weekly, or emailing your list on Fridays. Your commitment signals. You're serious, you're reliable, you're worth following. Consistency builds trust. Trust builds loyalty. Loyalty builds your platform. Chapter 23. Deliver value every time. Think your job is to sell. Nope, your one job is to add value. Hyatt reminds us that every tweet, post, blog, or video must answer this question. What's in it for them? When people know you show up to serve, not just to sell, they come back. This value can be insightful tips, entertaining stories, helpful how-to's, motivational encouragement. Become their go-to source, and they'll stick with you. Chapter 24. Think like a publisher. This chapter is a big mindset shift. You're not just a creator, you're a publisher. That means having a content calendar, planning posts in advance, matching content with your audience's needs and rhythms. Professional publishers don't wing it. They plan, they batch, they ship consistently. Treat your platform like a media brand, and others will treat it seriously too. Chapter 25. Blogging isn't dead. Despite the noise on social media, Hyatt insists, blogging still works, and maybe more powerful than ever. You own it. No algorithm can take your site away. It builds SEO and credibility. It's a home base for all your other content. He recommends blogging 1 to 3 times a week, with posts that are scannable, visual, and helpful, and always end with a clear call to action. Chapter 26. Create compelling content. Good content is not enough. It needs to be compelling. Hyatt encourages content that hooks people quickly and keeps them engaged. Some tips. Use powerful headlines, tell stories, be relatable and transparent. Write like you talk. You're not trying to impress, you're trying to connect. Chapter 27. Don't ignore design. Here's something many overlook. Design equals trust. If your website looks dated, clunky, or unprofessional, people bounce. Even if your content is gold, Hyatt says a clean, user-friendly, visually appealing platform shows you care. It invites people in. So don't cheap out on your branding. Make your online space beautiful and easy to navigate. It's not just decoration, it's a business decision. Chapter 28. Be authentic. Hyatt preaches authenticity throughout the book, but this chapter hits home. Your audience can smell fake from a mile away, so be human, share your struggles, admit when you're figuring it out. Authenticity builds emotional connection, which is way more powerful than polished perfection. People don't want perfect, they want real. Chapter 29. Use social media strategically. It's easy to fall into the trap of posting just to post, Hyatt says. Use social media on purpose. Ask yourself, why am I on this platform? What's the goal? Connection? Traffic? Conversation? What's working? What's noise? He's not against automation, but reminds us that real-time engagement is where the magic happens. Don't just broadcast, interact. Chapter 30. Engage with your tribe. You're not building a platform, you're building a community. Hyatt encourages creators to engage. Reply to comments and DMs, ask questions, feature followers, host Q&As or live streams. Make your audience feel seen and heard. That's how you build a tribe, not just a crowd. Chapter 31. Monitor your metrics. Feelings are great, but data tells the truth. Hyatt encourages platform builders to regularly check website traffic, email open rates, social engagement, conversion stats, not to obsess, but to improve. Let the numbers guide your strategy. What gets measured gets improved. Chapter 32. Refine your message. The clearer your message, the more powerful your platform. Over time, you'll discover what resonates, Hyatt says. Listen to your audience. Watch which content hits hardest, and lean into what works. You're not locked into one voice or topic. You're evolving, and your message should too. Chapter 33. Recycle and reuse. You don't need to reinvent the wheel every time. Hyatt recommends repurposing content. Turn blog posts into podcast scripts, turn quotes into tweets, turn video clips into reels. Maximize your effort. One great idea can fuel multiple pieces of content. Chapter 34. Celebrate milestones. Don't forget to celebrate. Hyatt says to recognize when you hit big and small wins. 100 followers, first product sold, first blog post published. Celebrate those moments. It builds momentum, and your audience loves seeing you grow. Part 4. Sustain the momentum. Stay true to your mission. Chapter 35. Learn to say no. You'll start getting opportunities, invitations, offers, ideas, but Hyatt is clear. Not every yes is a good yes. Your time is limited. Your energy is sacred. Saying no isn't selfish. It's strategic. Protect your priorities. Say no to good things so you can say yes to the great ones. Chapter 36. Guard your margins. The busier you get, the more vital it is to build in space. Hyatt encourages platform builders to leave room in their schedule for rest, thinking, creating, recharging. Without margin, burnout is inevitable. With it, your creativity thrives. Chapter 37. Stay humble, stay grateful. This one hits home. Don't let the attention go to your head. Hyatt reminds us that the spotlight is a gift, not a right. Gratitude keeps your ego in check. It also keeps your audience rooting for you. Celebrate wins, but stay grounded. Chapter 38. Build a team before you think you need one. You can't do it all forever. Even if you're a solo creator, Hyatt advises looking for help early. Whether it's a virtual assistant, designer, editor, or content scheduler, delegating isn't weakness. It's wisdom. Let others do what they do best, so you can do your best. Chapter 39. Monetize with integrity. This chapter is gold for anyone wondering how to turn attention into income. Yes, Hyatt believes in making money from your platform, but never at the cost of trust. He stresses, be upfront about affiliate links. Only promote what you truly believe in. Don't chase quick wins. Build long-term value. Integrity is your greatest business asset. Chapter 40. Keep improving your craft. You've got momentum, but don't coast. Stay curious. Take courses, read books, watch what's working, refine your voice, your visuals, your process. Growth doesn't stop once you launch, it starts there. Chapter 41. Invest in relationships. Hyatt says your network is more than contacts. It's your community. Reach out to others in your space, support their work, collaborate, encourage, be generous with your platform. Relationships multiply your influence and keep you human. Chapter 42. Handle criticism with grace. Haters will come, trolls will comment. You can't please everyone and you shouldn't try. Michael shares practical wisdom. Listen to feedback, but don't absorb it all. Look for truth. Ignore the venom. Stay kind. Stay strong. Criticism is part of being visible. Don't let it dim your light. Chapter 43. Don't let the platform become the purpose. This chapter is a gut check. Your platform is a tool, not your identity. Hyatt reminds us that your worth doesn't come from clicks, followers, or revenue. Keep your heart centered on your mission, not your metrics. The platform serves you, not the other way around. Chapter 44 to 60. Quick-fire reminders for long-term success. In these closing chapters, Hyatt offers short, powerful lessons to keep you aligned, including stay curious, always ask, what's next? Remember your why, go back to your original vision, celebrate your audience. They're not numbers, they're people. Give more than you take. Always lead with generosity. Keep showing up, especially when it's hard. Each chapter is like a mini pep talk, a reminder that who you are becoming is more important than what you're building. Conclusion. You now stand at the threshold of a great opportunity, not merely the opportunity to build a platform or launch a message into the noisy world, but the rare and powerful chance to build influence with intention, to serve with sincerity, and to leave a legacy that endures long after the noise fades away. Let this truth be etched upon your mind. All enduring success begins with a definiteness of purpose. If your purpose is clear, if your mission is anchored in service, if your ambition is fortified by discipline and desire, then no flood of noise, no wave of doubt, and no fear of obscurity can stand in your way. You possess within you the tools to create, to captivate, and to connect, not just with an audience, but with the hearts and minds of those you are meant to impact. Do not delay. Do not wait for permission. Do not let the fear of imperfection prevent you from beginning, for action is the true seed of power. And the man or woman who dares to build boldly, with integrity and faith, becomes unstoppable. Remember this. Success does not visit the idle or the hesitant. It comes to those who prepare, who persist, and who refuse to retreat. So go forward, with courage, with consistency, with conviction. Your voice was not made to be silenced. It was made to stir souls, shift minds, and shape the future. Now rise and build your platform and let the world take notice. Read the book to learn more. Thanks for listening to Book Buzz reviews and summaries.